the story is that I've always had the hardest time feeling at home anywhere I've been. And I think the big reason for that is when I was a kid, I grew up in Detroit. And the problem, Detroit. But the problem being a kid anywhere is anything that happens to you, you think is normal. So I was living in Detroit. My family was in a nice neighborhood. Our house only got broken into once. And I was held at knife point in first grade. And I'm like, oh, this is what happens. But when my family moved to Ohio, then Indiana, and then I was in Iowa, clearly this was not what people were used to. They were rather surprised when I was shocked that the first death of the year in Indiana didn't happen until February. I was like, that wasn't 5 after 12 on January 1st? What? But I finally moved to Philly, and I was like, oh, great, everything will feel normal again. This is a big city, the logic will start to fall in line with my head again. And it didn't. And that's because I actually moved to the edge of Northern Liberties. When Liberty has their hand-drawn maps of neighborhoods, the area I lived in, it was like, Northern Liberties, great bar, fun place to be, Wah, Section 8, and then there was me. I was like, oh, that's where I landed. My apartment had 2 windows. It faced south and it faced east, because it was a corner apartment. And from the south, there was a project. And the east, there was a project. And I was okay with this, because I would look at my window and see kids playing, see their parents on the stoop watching them. It's like, family, whatever. My friends were scared to death of my neighborhood. I had a friend come over just to have some dinner. It was a Sunday afternoon, not a Sunday afternoon, a summer afternoon, a sunny afternoon, August. It was a Wednesday. He got off the bus a few blocks early and had to walk. When he got to my place, they're like, oh my God, Don, like, your neighborhood's like so scary. They're like groups of guys watching me. Yeah, because you look like you're tweaked out on meth. They think you're going to steal their stereo. What's this crazy tweaking cracker doing in our neighborhood? Hide the keys, I don't trust him. And I didn't help things, because I would tell stories about my apartment. Like the night, it was winter, it was Saturday at 1 a.m., and I'm just reading, and from my south window I hear like 6 gunshots go off. And before I can think about what I think of that, from the east window, I hear someone shout, hey! I saw you do that! Don't get his attention! Sure enough, from the east window, about 10 seconds later, the rest of the clip gets emptied. I do what anyone would do, slide below the window line and keep reading. But even I had a breaking point. I finally got to play. It was Mother's Day, it was 1 in the afternoon, I was getting ready to leave for work, and I heard a single gunshot go off. And I started hearing screaming, and my first thought was, the cops are going to come and block off the roads and traffic is going to suck. I need to leave right now. Wow, that's callous even for me. So I decided I needed to move to a safer place, a nicer place, a part of Philly where the residents are calm and erudite and violence is not a common thing. So I moved to South Philly. And I signed the lease for an amazing apartment and immediately had buyer's remorse. Because any big decision, I'm like, oh, I made a horrible decision. So I type in the address into like this crime database and find out that all the crimes that happen around me are happening 1 block over. I'm on 4th Street, everything happens on 5th Street. But nothing happens on 4th Street at all. I'm like, okay, am I okay, or have I moved to another place my friends will not come to? So the deciding vote comes from the pub that's kitty-cornered to me, Manny and Phil's. It's a small little local bar, it has 2 taps, Budweiser and Coors Light. So I look at their Yelp page. All the reviews are 1 star or 5 star. And I'm scrolling through and I find this review, and the person says, yeah, it was a slow night, I was just talking to the bartender, and this lady ran in and said, do you have a knife I can borrow? There's a guy out here that needs to be stabbed.